Mira, you can see it. Hi, everyone. Today I have a special guest. I'm going to try to look at the monitor, but when I look at the live chat, don't mind me. Oh my God, my eyes look at this raccoon eye. Whoa. Anyways, I'm Gia, everyone. I'll do a formal introduction in a few minutes. We're just going to wait for everyone to tune in. So yeah, also let me know if you guys can hear me. And yeah, hello. Today I have a special guest. Yeah, so we're just gonna give it a few minutes. I hear you. Thank you, Crystal. Hi, I can hear you fine. Yay! Like I said, guys, it's probably gonna be a little annoying because hi, Gia's mom. You guys just gave it away, gave the secret away. But yeah, I'm just gonna be looking back and forth. I'll try to keep my eye on the webcam, but I want to read your guys' comments. So yeah. Okay, everyone's telling me I hear you good. Yeah, guys, so just a few more minutes so we have everyone join us. But yeah, stay tuned because today's going to be a fun little video and I have a special guest here, which again, I'll formally introduce in a few seconds. Hello. Where are you guys from? While we're here killing time, we're going to start at 7, so 6:53. So just in a few minutes, we'll get it going. Let me know where you're from. Tara says, hello, I've been on the fence for a while, so this may finally convince me, laugh out loud. Tara, we just might have to find out together. I hope so. All right, Ashley from Indiana, Alicia from California, Marsha from New York, Ebony, Detroit, DC, California, Phoenix, North Carolina, Washington, Canada, Texas. This is so weird, like looking at the camera, looking down. I know it's probably annoying. By the way, we do not have makeup. We only have our eyes done. And my mom can't see herself. So she looks beautiful, but she's just like gazing over there. I'm like looking all over the place. Pittsburgh, LA, California, Chicago, Florida, whoop, whoop, Nebraska, the Bay, North Carolina. That's so cool. So many people. I'm so excited. Let me put my phone on vibrate. Mom, is your phone on vibrate? Yes. Okay. She's more prepared than I am. Per usual. Minnesota. Hey, Minnesota. Yeah, just a few more minutes. But just to give you guys a little bit of tea, you both look like sisters. Ma, you heard that? We look like sisters.
I like her.
She's my blonde sister. That was Star Child 729. Mom loves that. She loves you. Hello from New Mexico, Audrey. Hi, Audrey. NYC. What was I saying? You both are beautiful. Thank you, Crystal. Texas. But yeah, today's video is gonna be fun. Like I said, I'm waiting a few minutes because I don't want to like be so repetitive. I tend to be a bit repetitive. So yeah, but it's gonna have to do with the Woke Up Like This Foundation. We're gonna get into all that good stuff. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna do a demo together. And yeah, it's about to be fun. We should have got some drinks, but Mom was like, no. I'm like, okay, fine. After. Hawaii. Wow. Calgary. Is that how you pronounce it? Yes, I hope so. 5 minutes. Someone said, go, Mom. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Okay, so a few more minutes, like I said, and then we'll start. I hope this looks clear. It looks clear on my end. You are both glowing. Girl, right now we just have skincare on right now, right, Mom?
Yes, we do.
We have skincare. We have nothing on. Like I said, I'm having a raccoon moment, which is usual, which is normal. But it's okay because I'm going to show you how to kind of conceal that real quick. Hi from Pittsburgh. Hello. Colette from Connecticut. Hello from the 505. Hi from Tampa, NYC. I'm excited to see this. Yes, Yolanda, we're in NYC also. Yes, it is. I love your curls. Thank you. Yeah, I had to brush my hair this time because the other day I did a video and there was like one string of hair and it was just irritating me. So I said, let me just, you know. But yeah, that comes from her actually. So let me thank her instead of taking the credit for this curly hair. Hi from Portugal, Minnesota. Okay. Yeah, so just a few more minutes. If you guys have questions, I can start answering a few while we're here just to kind of kill some time because you guys are being so patient. But yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned for the end because we have a little, not a surprise, but you know, just make sure you stay tuned for all the tips, all the inside secrets, I guess, that we're going to share. Hello to both of you from Arizona. So Krista says, random question, maybe too early. What's your opinion on the trends about fox eyes? I'm here for it. I feel like back in the day, it was called something else, but I love it. It's cool. But again, I feel like it's been around for so long. They just kind of changed the name. Yeah, for me, I feel like it's kind of like a halo eye, as you can say. What color foundation do you use? I'll be telling you guys all of that. Right now, I'm shade 105. I was in the sun a little bit finally because I was so just washed out from being, you know, quarantined for so long. So yeah. Where am I? Pay from Cali. Hi, Kathy from Cali. Miss Lady 1203 says, I wish my order had come in time so I could apply along with your tutorial. That is so fun, right? Next time, don't worry. I'll do another one. Have those questions ready to go. Cleveland, Ohio, you guys are beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was going to try to look at the questions from my phone so it was easier, but for some reason, you know, Gia always complicating things, you know? Did I already read this part? Hi from California. Hello from Chicago. Hey, Dolores. Serena says, I'm still not sure. Let's see if this convinces me to try it. We shall see. Love you guys and the products. Thank you, Cameron. Do you contour after foundation? I do because we need to be snatched. We have one more minute, guys. Retro Rose. I am not the owner of the company. I will get into who I am in just a few. Kelly, I'm trying to go back to your question, Kelly. Oh, I can't see it. I meant or brush. Not sure what you meant, Kelly. If you want to type it in again. Hi, Erica. What's up? Okay, now I see it. Is it better to apply with brush or sponge? I'll be talking about both in a little bit. Again, we're just going to start less than a minute. Mom's so quiet. Mom, listen, it's not even like camera shy. Mom is like the most mellow. We're opposites. I am the wild child, literally her wild child. We won't get into that. But yeah, she's a Libra. I'm a Scorpio. You know, we're compatible. We get along, but yeah. All right, it's 7:00, so we're gonna get started. And then I'll continue to answer questions. Hi guys, once again, I'm Gia, and I've been a professional makeup artist. I hope you guys can see me clear. I've been a professional makeup artist for over 10 years now, based in New York City. So, and I'm here with Mom, my special guest, the best guest ever. And yeah, like I said, Mom is a little shy, but she'll warm up. Don't worry. It's all good. This is who she is, how she is. I love it. It kind of mellows me out. Anyways, so today we're going to be focusing on several different things, but we're really going to focus in on the Woke Up Like This foundation. I know that you guys, am I supposed to be looking? I think here is better, but here's, okay. Yes, I know that if you guys are here, it's because you've taken the Power Match quiz, which I'll get into more detail, but just to give like a general little, what do you call it? just some information. We're going to be doing an unboxing, a demo, and I'm going to be spilling all the tea on, I guess, all the questions and concerns you guys might have. Yeah, so hopefully there's some clarity. And yeah. So what are we going to start off with? All right, so to start off, let's see. I don't have notes. I just kind of freestyle top of my head. I don't really have like a routine of how I'm going to do it. But what's more organized in my mind is to talk about, like I said, the quiz that you guys have already taken. So for starters, the quiz is so accurate. It has a 94% accuracy. And my mom is also proof of this, which we'll get into. Over 10 million people have taken the quiz. And again, super accurate. So we're going to start off with, my phone's already going off the hook. Thank God some vibrate. So we're going to start off with an unboxing. So again, if you guys are here, it's because you guys have taken the quiz. So to start off, this is the packaging you will receive. Super cute, very sleek. Good, this one doesn't have my address on it. So when you open it, okay, I guess you can see here too. So when you open it, it's super cute. You're going to get a little brochure. And it says over 75% of women get foundation wrong. Get yours right. And that's very true. Then you're going to get your little foundation, which is so cute. Some tissue. And then you'll have your return label and kind of like everything you need to have. Now, this is with the try before you buy. So once you take the quiz, I'm sure you guys know that you're able to try. Right now, I'm just speaking on the foundation. You're able to try the product free of charge for 14 days, US and Canada. And I believe you're only paying $4.99, $5 for shipping. Yeah, so you try it out for 14 days. If you love it, you keep it. If you don't, you can send it back. And we'll get more into detail with that. But this is what it looks like. I keep looking down to see the questions. So it's a cute little packaging. And then the foundation, which I have been using, so it's a little dirty. So this is the foundation. So it's a glass bottle, super luxurious, super beautiful.
And it's not small.
Exactly. And it's a full size. Thank you. It's a full size, not a sample. That's like super important. And I actually always forget to mention that, that it's a full size product. It's not a trial. It's not a sample. Again, I've been using this. I put it in the packaging for show purposes, for demonstration purposes. But I have been using it, so it's a little, don't mind it. It comes with a pump. So make sure you can shake it up, and comes with the pump easily. Comes out. No problem with that. Yeah, so let me get my shade ready. And I believe we are usually the same shade. Right now, I feel like she's a little bit more tan than I am because she's been in the sun more than I have. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start looking at the questions a little bit because I don't want it to be like super overwhelming. Okay, I just want to make sure it's up to date. Okay, so someone says, Walker says, if you keep it, you pay extra. No, my love. So again, try before you buy. I'm trying to keep it organized. So yeah, once you take the quiz, which is super accurate, you're going to have the option to try the product for 14 days free. You're only paying shipping $5. So you're trying before you buy. You have 14 days after delivery date. So if you like it, they'll, consider that you love the product and you're going to stay with it, and then they'll charge you. In the event that, let's say, it's not for you or whatever the case may be, you have those 14 days to be able to return, and then you won't be charged to begin with, just shipping. So that's that. Okay. So Miss Lady says, Miss Lady 1203, I ordered the foundation and concealer. Will you be demoing the concealer too? Yes, I will. Okay, so we did the unboxing. Super cute. This is what it comes in. Now, I'm actually going to sanitize my hands once again. Ma, if you want alcohol. I use alcohol because I'm germaphobe sometimes. Love the hairstyle. Thank you, Iselita. I guess I don't know if you're Latina, but it sounds like I always put an accent to everything. How much is the charge? So you can always look on the website, but again, all you're paying for is the shipping, US and Canada, and they're working like super hard right now to make this go everywhere. But yeah, I really want to touch base on the accuracy of the quiz. So let's talk a little bit about how to start off. Before, when I first heard about this, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I don't know how real this is, whatever the case may be. Tried it out for the first time, took the quiz. It was only 90 seconds. When I tell you that I ordered it just like any other person, received it in the mail, answered the questions accordingly, and the shade match was so accurate. And I was like, okay, great. This is awesome. And I believe that was in the winter because for me, again, depending how much I tan, my skin complexion changes often. But then I did it again, and once again, it was correct. Fast forward, I keep looking at my phone. If you see me, yeah. Fast forward, I put my mom on, and we took the quiz together. She took it, ordered it, and then you could kind of tell them, like, I don't have to speak for her, but yeah, same thing. She loves her match. And then while she could add her input, and then I'll tell you more about the formula. But yeah, when you took the quiz, wasn't it easy?
Yes, it was real easy. And not only that, it is one of the best foundations that I've ever used. No lie.
Mom is so genuine, but again, she's a little shy. I should have gave her some champagne before or a little shot, but she doesn't drink. So
and I'm not a makeup person because I'm more of the natural, but she's a makeup. So as far as when I tried, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it was actually perfect, and it's so lightweight and like flawless.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't know. I'm reading the comments right now. Okay, cool. Mom is so cute. Wow, Mom. Okay, do you use concealer before or after foundation if you have dark under eye circles? I like to do it after. Okay, right now I'm gonna do a little bit of primer because I don't want this video to be 3 hours long because you guys know me. I mean, if you don't know me, you probably don't know me. But leave it up to me and I'll be here for till 10 p.m. So another thing, just to mention, when you're doing the try before you buy, you're also able to bundle it up. So you could bundle it up, I believe, with the primer and a concealer. So I'm mentioning it because I don't have anything on and I'm going to be trying the foundation. But for me, I have to do primer before foundation. So I'm just going to take that. And I'm honestly running out. So I've been dealing with this all day. If you want to go ahead and put some money on. I'm going to try to get Mom to do her makeup today. Today was the struggle. I don't know where my new one is. And if anything, this is not hygienic, guys, but it opens. Don't do this. Please don't do this. Oh God, we did it. We did it. Sorry. Okay. So this is what the primer looks like. And again, you could bundle it up. I'm just gonna apply some.
And this is like soap, guys.
Yes, literally the texture. I don't know if you can see it here, but it instantly smooths everything out. So my hands are clean. I'm looking at the monitor. She's looking at the mirror.
I love this.
Yeah, so I always do this before foundation just because obviously this one in particular, it's a blurring primer. So it's going to help with texture, pores, controlling the oil, fine lines. It pretty much does everything. Sorry for that noise. That's a napkin. But I always do that first. And yeah, you're able to also bundle it up if that's what you want to do. Same thing. 14 days to try. If not, you can send it back. Took the quiz first time, shade 155, but I took the quiz again and it says I should get shade 105. Shade 155 should get again. Okay, El Maquillage answered you because they know best. If you keep a deep, I think I answered that already. Yes. Why is my thing going all crazy? Yes, I will. Okay. Yeah, so just $5 for shipping. Okay, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about formula, and I'm not just going to leave my mom out in the wind because she's going to get mad. So I'll do foundation for her, or I'll do like half because she gets too comfortable having a makeup artist as a daughter. She don't like doing her own makeup, but I'm like, girl, we're not together all the time. I'm going to do mine first. So I'm using a brush, and I'm going to be doing a little demo. So I just put 2 pumps in back of my hand. And I don't know if you want to give it a try. If not, I'll hook you up. But So I like to use a brush. As you can see, I have tons of sunspots. I have some freckles here. I have discoloration. I have a little bit of everything going on. So I'm going to do half my face first. And to answer the question you guys asked me earlier about if I prefer a sponge or a brush, with this formula and just overall, I always prefer using a brush. This is my favorite brush, the 100 brush. It's just the perfect. I always recommend this product in particular because the bristles, they're just perfect. It's a dome-shaped brush. It's not too dense. It's not too fluffy. So pretty much you're in control of the coverage and it does the work for you. So my technique, I like to stipple, and I just did a little bit. I just did a pump. I like to stipple. When you stipple, you're adding to the coverage. And then I like to buff. And when you buff, that's giving you the more airbrush finish. Then I just kind of buff. But first, I kind of like to like press it, stipple, 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 and like that. Okay, so as far as formula, this has to be one of my favorite formulas I've ever tried. So, sorry we didn't mention, but skin-wise, I'm sensitive combo. I'm leaning more towards the dry skin. But it really all depends, depending, you know, the season, if it's humid, things like that. Sometimes I tend to get either drier or oilier. It really depends. Mom, what's your skin type?
I'm dry. My skin is very dry.
Yeah, so mom is really, very, very dry. So that's that. It still looks natural. Now, as far as, again, formula. So, like I said, I have sensitive combo. She has more dry, like, very dry. We did tons of skincare, so it might look glowy, but she's dry for sure. And with the formula, to start off, it's super lightweight. So if you're someone that wants something natural, but buildable, you're gonna love this product. So lightweight meaning it feels like you have nothing on. Your skin can breathe. It doesn't feel like you have a mask on. And I always really emphasize on, especially in the summertime, you do not want to use anything too thick or too heavy because it's going to feel like you have a mask on. She just went ahead and just started doing everything. You go, girl. That's what I like to see. Like I said, she's using mine right now, and it's good. Once she blends it out, you'll see. But yeah, she is a bit more sun-kissed than I am. All she has to do is blend it out. You're doing such a great job.
Thank you.
You're doing great, honey.
It's about time, right?
I'm going to finish off doing the other side. We're using the same one.
I love this
because
brush.
she brought her foundation, but again, she's been in the sun this entire summer. She's been in her backyard just hanging out, and she has got a bit more sun than usual. So, you know, I was thinking that she was, you know, still the same, but this will work. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. So, like I said, formula super lightweight. A great thing I love about it. So it's enriched with vitamin E and hyaluronic acid. So for those of you guys that don't know, hyaluronic acid is one of my favorite things on earth. So it pretty much is going to retain the moisture. It's going to smooth your skin. It's going to hydrate. It's going to plump and yeah, hydrate the skin. So another thing is that it's very buildable. So again, if you like natural, just add a little bit. If you like it medium, add a little bit more. If you like it full, just keep adding. But bottom line, it's not going to get cakey because you're able to build the coverage.
Looks nice.
Thank you. Looks a bit more tan than my body.
It's very natural.
Yeah, so for those of you guys that were asking, this is shade 105. I'm going to show you another one. This one is the 120. For me, it really depends. I'll just swatch with the 120. The 120 is a bit more, I don't know if you can see, a bit more neutral. So right now I'm just tanning here and there. That one's good too.
Mm-hmm.
They can both work for me, but this one would look a little bit more ashy. All right, so that's that. Okay. I'm trying to read your comments. Try doing the quiz. I'm going to fix you up right here. Wow, it looks so pretty.
Thank you.
And it looks like skin. Turn this way? No, the other way. No, you really did good. It was just because you're a bit more like sun-kissed. You know what I mean?
Love the brush.
And whatever's up to... Yeah, girl, take it. Honestly, I feel like it's the lighting right now. I have a ring light right in front of me, but here it looks perfect. Okay, I don't know. Might be bugging. Anyway, so that's that. Told you a little bit about formula, how it's super lightweight, it's buildable. So yeah, you're kind of in control of the coverage that you want. If you want it lightweight, start with minimal layer. If you want a medium to full, you can just start building on that, but you're kind of in control. As far as finish, it's a satin finish. So it's not luminous, it's not matte, it's youthful, it's satin, it's like velvet. It's right in between. Now, what I always recommend, if you have oilier skin, obviously you want to incorporate more mattifying products to kind of prep your skin. If you're someone that has drier skin, you want to prep your but it looks like skin, but better, which is good. I like that, especially for summer. Yes, Sherry. So if it's not the correct match, exchange it. Yes, you can definitely do that. I just received mine. I thought it would have more of a dewy finish. Am I doing something wrong? So Fran says she received hers and she thought it would have more of a dewy finish. Am I doing something wrong? So Fran, how are you prepping your skin? Are you incorporating primer? Obviously, skincare is a whole nother topic. But as far as prepping of the skin, do you use a primer? Because if so, I would recommend using a primer. Use whatever works for you, whatever you like. Me personally, although I'm on the drier side, I use this because it's smoothing, blurring. And for summertime, I need something to control the oil because I will get a bit shiny in the T-zone and my makeup will last longer. Towards the end, I'll load up on tons of hydrating setting spray, which overall makes the look more dewy, more luminous. But primer is important. To help smooth everything out. So try that out. You are both stunning. I love your eye makeup. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, if you get the wrong shade, you have to pay for shipping. Okay, the Andrea. The new shade until you get a 14-day trial with the new shade of your first. I believe, Steph, you asked about the exchange. Yeah, so customer service will definitely be able to help you. If it's not the right shade match, just hit them up and they'll definitely just exchange it for you or whatever it is you want to do. But if you love it, yeah, you'll be charged 14 days after the delivery date. Do you need the primer too then, or will it work without? For Dolores. So it's not a must for me personally. Again, as a makeup artist doing makeup on several different people besides myself, I feel like primer is the most important part. I know people back in the day used to compare it to painting. You have to prime a wall. I don't really know about painting walls, but what I do know is that you need something for the makeup to adhere to. Not only that, with primer, what you're doing is you're creating a clear canvas. And again, in this case, with the one I'm talking about, the one I have in front of me, the one you're able to bundle up with, that one is a smoothing one. So if you have any concerns, texture, pores, lines, whatever the case may be, or you just want to control the oil, or if you just want the makeup, the longevity of the makeup, that's a good option. But overall, it really does make a huge, huge difference. And me, because I'm drier, I really like to avoid powder. So instead of powder, I definitely do primer. Huh?
So that one.
Oh, read it. And say it aloud.
Okay. Annette wants to know if she has very large pores on her nose and very oily, how can she hide them and her skin still looks smooth?
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Annette, I'm just going to reread it. Yeah. Okay, so you have very large pores on the nose and you're very oily. How can I hide them so my skin looks smooth? Annette, you're welcome. Bundle up. If you're going to bundle up, try with the primer. Don't even go another day without trying the primer, because if that's one of your concerns, when I tell you, it's going to ultimately help smooth everything out. And as I mentioned, I think twice at least, it specifically targets pores, texture, fine lines, which I always do under the eyes. My mom also, because for me, my concealer tends to crease. She has a bit of like fine lines. She looks great. But, reality is we all have concerns. So that's really going to help you if that's your concern. If you have pores, try it out. Let me know how you like it. And then also something else, Annette, I would do a brush. Try the technique I showed you guys. Try the stippling and buffing. So you're really kind of packing that product, into the pores. It's smoothing out. And it's more airbrushed overall. Hope that helped. Literally have never worn makeup. Do we have to use primer? Where is the primer used? The whole face? Is concealer done before, after foundation? Okay, lovely Martinez. I love that name. So you literally have never worn makeup. Do you have to use primer? Again, it's all really preference. I can't tell you must wear primer, but you must wear primer. No, you don't have to, but I highly recommend it if you want the most benefits of your overall makeup. Absolutely.
Makeup does last more with primer.
Absolutely. Yeah. And especially summertime.
Yeah, because if you wouldn't have put me onto it, I would have kept using it, and it lasts way longer when I use primer.
Yeah. I remember before, I can't remember what foundation she was wearing, but long story short, I was like watching her. I said, Ma, I want to give you like a little class because I could never get a hold on her. Like, she's like the busiest woman I know. And like, it's just a lot. So finally I was like, you know what? Let me see how you do your makeup. And sorry, I'm just like reading the chat. It's like keep going up and down. And she was like showing me, she went straight into foundation. I was like, girl, what are you doing? Like, you don't do primer? She's like, what the hell is primer? I'm like, you gotta do primer before, honey. She's like, no, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in primer. That's what you really said. Yeah. She's shy now, but reality, she was like, primer, get primer. I don't believe in primer. I was like, oh, okay, try it. And then she tried it, not sure what she used. And long story short, she's been a firm believer. Yes. Especially in her field. She's in the medical field. So she always needs primer, things like that, just for the longevity. So that's that. Is it blurry still, guys? I hope. I know that was a while ago, but hopefully it's resolved. How do I best cover dark circles? We're going to get to that right now, actually. Me too. I need that. I feel like ours are hereditary, our darkness under the eyes for sure. And then also lifestyle, things like that. If you drink alcohol, for me, sometimes it gives me dark circles. I have a whole bunch. Listen, and I bought these with my money, honey. I got a whole bunch. Yeah. This is yours. Yep. And I actually have the same shade. What do you want to use to apply it? Your finger? Mm-hmm. A finger or a little brush? She's just going for it. You do your thing, girl. Does it work well with oily skin? Like it just smudge off or anything like that? No, not really. It actually lasts. Let me get my mirror. Mm-hmm. Sorry, we have so many brushes in front of us. Yeah, but in the meantime, while I do this, excuse me, dear. That's actually a good thing. What she's doing right now, she's actually letting the concealer sit, which I was going to mention. So when blending out this concealer, which I'm going to be getting into also, because as you can see, we need it. It's not like the makeup wouldn't be complete, as you can see. We have a bit of discoloration. But with the formula that I'll get into, it's great to let it sit for a few seconds, so you'll be fine. Just wiping that off.
And I do my concealer after the foundation.
Yeah, you do? Mm-hmm. I do too. The reason why I do it after is because not only does it conceal, but it does also brighten, works as a highlight. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this one. So the concealer that I'm using now is the Fuck I'm Flawless Concealer. I tend to go a bit out. Again, I'm a little extra, nothing too crazy. But I like to kind of do a little bit of everything at once. Instead of like doing concealer, highlight, I do it all at once instead of, 30 times. And then I'll just do a little center of the face. But for me, I will let the concealer sit just a few seconds while I answer questions. Okay, so with this concealer that I use shade number 8. This one you're also able to bundle up. Now, formula, in comparison to the foundation, it's also very lightweight. So the texture is so beautiful. Where's my little sponge? Where you at, girl? I'm losing everything today. We have so much stuff out in front of us. If you guys could see, it's so funny. How did I do? Let me see. Wow. You look good, girl. I'm going to use a sponge. She used a brush.
I like the brush better.
I use a little sponge. It depends. But yeah, the formula of this, I'll also ask my mom her opinion, or maybe I should get hers first. But for me, girl, it's lightweight, but it gives such a beautiful coverage. And I keep, yeah, exactly. But I keep mentioning that, especially for summertime. Wintertime also, it's going to be hydrating and lightweight. So if you're drier, if you're more dehydrated, it's going to be beautiful. But for summer, I really can't have too much makeup. Honestly speaking, I'll do a light layer of foundation. I'll load up on concealer, and then I'll do like my spray. But yeah,
that looks so good on you.
Thank you. Yeah, tend to go a bit lighter because I like a highlight. Mm-hmm.
Dark circle is gone.
You see that? I'll try to keep reading questions.
I'll read some for you.
Wow, it looks nice and smooth. Thank you, Jada. Yeah, Ma, can you help us out? Read something out?
Okay.
Help a daughter out.
I got you. How long does it last for the shipping?
For the shipping,
that's Amaya asking.
Samaya?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Amaya.
Oh, Amaya.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the question.
How long does it ship?
I know it's rather quickly, but to best answer you, I don't know where you are, so maybe Il Maquillage could tell you exactly what would be, ideally the time frame on that, because I don't want to give you something and then you waiting on it, and then or vice versa. So El Maquillage will best tell you. You guys don't understand how smooth this looks. Like, hold on. And I also go like really close to the nose because it low key gives me like a little bit of a contour. Mm-hmm. It's so weird because I keep looking here. I don't know what to look.
Would it work for oily and sensitive skin?
Yes. So like I said, I'm sensitive. I'm not sensitive. I'm super sensitive. And what I mean by that is, hold on, let me just kind of fix this up because I want to set it and forget it. Oh my God, wait. Another great thing about this, I'm a rambler. My mom knows this. I'm not a rambler. I think I'm very passionate. So I tend to get like I talk like a freaking parrot.
She's everywhere. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mom. Anyways, yeah, what I love about it is that it's creaseless. When I tell you, I haven't tried another concealer where you apply it, you don't have to set it, and it's not going to crease. Take my word for that. It's not going to crease. You're welcome again. Especially if you have like fine lines, try doing the primer first, but it's going to stay put. I'm happy with that. I'll kind of probably go around with the brush, but for the most part, I like it a little bit, dramatic. Does stippling buffing work on textured skin? Actually, it Steph grats. So if anything, you would get the most benefits by doing a technique such as stippling and buffing, because again, obviously I don't want to keep repeating myself. Primer will help smooth that out, but whether you're using it or not, doing a stippling, you're kind of focusing on one specific area. Again, it's really all about tools and technique. So depending on the brush that you're using, there's so many different foundation brushes, but you want to make sure you're using something like this, and then you're able to stipple with it. If it's a bit fluffier, I wouldn't, because when it's more flexible, it's going to kind of go all over the place. And instead of focusing on one area, you're kind of distributing, you're distributing that product all over, not just like where you have the texture, if that makes sense. But I love doing that when I have more texture or on my clients. I tend to get texture here and on my chin. Mm-hmm. So that definitely helps. How do you cover dark circles? Oh, that was earlier. We just showed you guys. Mm-hmm. How long does one bottle of foundation last? It really depends. Standard 3 months. For you, how long does it last?
2 months and a half, 3.
There you go, 2 months and a half. Coming straight from Mama Dear. Mm-hmm. Mama Dear. 2 months and a half. For me, it depends. Sometimes longer, sometimes less. Depends how often you're reaching for it. Yes, I hate heavy, oily foundation. So if you have oily skin, you hate heavy, oily foundations, you're going to love this. And again, I don't want to be repetitive or sound corny or cheesy or gimmicky, but I know I don't sound any of those. But I don't want to keep saying like how accurate this is. But when I tell you, like, it's insane. Like, you already took the quiz. Just give it. It's risk-free. You try it for 14 days. Let's say it wasn't on point, which I doubt. You can just send it back. But if you do try it out, 14 days is more than enough time to know if you like a product. I feel like 7 days is more than enough. Uh-huh. For me, instantly, if I try a product and if it doesn't work, I'll know.
That's fine.
Because I'm so sensitive also. Like, I'll either break out. I have one brand in particular, which I can't mention, but instantly their foundation, not one, it's several different formulas. I'll try it, and I actually have pictures. I had a highlight on it. Instantly, I will break out in hives. I don't know what it was in it, but yeah, that's how you can tell I'm sensitive. It's certain formulas. This, acne prone, whatever the case may be, you're going to love it. Oily, you're good. Use a primer to control the oil. Set it with powder.
The finishing spray.
Exactly. There you go. She just loves everything from here. She says the name's so funny. I'd be correcting her. I'm not even going to correct her anymore because I'm like, girl. That's your mom. She's so pretty. Yes, Jada. This is mama. This is my sister. I'm going to try it. Looks great. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's really risk-free. You're paying $5 for shipping. And again, I'm pretty much here to tell you that it's accurate and that it works. And it's coming from me. And my reputation is on the line if it doesn't work. So there you go.
She wants to know if we're using the same one.
Yes, we are. Yes, Adrian Recto. Yes. Ordered mine, excited to try. Yes, Lisa, we're excited for you. Let me know how you like it. What do you use as your base before the primer? Serum, moisturizer. I use a little bit of a serum. Nothing crazy. It's like a lotion serum. My skin, I'm not gonna lie, the weather has been so humid and I have really been hydrating myself. So I'm not too dry right now. I'm pretty like normal. If I go outside, I get really greasy, sweaty here, but just a little serum. No fancy brand. Leather foundation, nothing compares to it. Sorry, were you gonna say something?
What's best for covering blemishes?
So concealer. I mean, foundation is going to cover. Foundation is going to even everything out. So it's going to even out the overall complexion. And then concealer, because it is smaller, and the application, which I didn't show you guys, it's like this beautiful application. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, let me be like the influencers, like, what? Close up. But yeah, it's flexible. It's like a dome applicator.
Spongy.
Exactly, like a spongy kind of thing. And I feel like targeting an actual like blemish or anything like that, you have more control with going in with the concealer. And I would do that after the foundation. Now, if you have discoloration, I would do that before the foundation. Let it sit for a few seconds. They also have shades in that concealer that are correctors. So if you don't want to try concealer shade, get a corrector shade. Same formula, same thing. It depends what your concerns are. How do I cover up brown spots for blemishes? Yeah, same thing. So depending what it is that you're trying to correct, let's say it's discoloration, melasma, hyperpigmentation, whatever the case may be, after primer, which primer is even more important when you're going to color correct because it's all about having those layers in between. So you give each product the time for them to do their job. You don't want to disturb each product because then it's going to just glide, it's going to separate, it's going to just, you're going to continue to just, everything is going to continue to move and you don't want that. So you want to do primer, then color correct. And yeah. How was this where my workday starts with basically a full workout, then I can change and I'm stuck in the office. Where'd the come and go? I'm stuck in the office. Where are you, girl? I lost that comment, but I'll go back to it.
I have read it. I think she's asking how long would it last? She got a workday.
Okay, yeah, that's why I need you. Yeah. Give or take, it's not like it's like a 24-hour. Again, primer helps with longevity. I know I sound like a broken record, but overall, I would say for me at least, and I have actually tried it on a workday, I like to say minimum like 12 hours. This is for me. When I touch up, I always have a setting spray to touch up with because I'm drier. And I do have a little pressed powder. I don't have one next to me, but that's how I touch up. I never have to retouch up my foundation or concealer ever. And as you guys can see, I didn't set my concealer. So that's that.
She's my age.
There you go. If she keeps pointing at it, it's because they keep going up and down. Sorry. I guess when like newcomers come in.
South Asian skin. 52.
Okay, let that one first. Okay, it's the same one. Yeah, so like mom was reading because she's talking so low. I'm like, Mom, can you like just be how you are when you have the chancla? Let me stop. She's not. She's the best. Where is that again? See, it keeps going where. Okay, so I wanted to see her name. Where is she? Gia, your mom is beautiful. You look like her. Thank you, Shonda. Like, I'm taking all the credit. I'm like, thank you. That's my mama. Thank you. Don't say thank you. I'm your daughter, your mom. I feel special. How is it if you have rosacea? I'm going back and forth, guys. I'll make sure that I try to answer everyone's. If you have rosacea, it's beautiful because, again, the coverage is buildable, medium to full. Let's say you have tons of rosacea. You can either use a color corrector, something that's more yellow, maybe even green. I personally, on my clients, use something yellow to cancel out that redness. If you just want to go for foundation, one option is going for something that has a little bit more yellow, but it's not necessary. But yeah, I would say color correcting with a little bit of a yellow concealer before, just to balance that out, cancel that out. And so it lasts throughout the day without the redness kind of peeping through. I've been really wanting to try it. I love and need a natural look. Yes, try it out, girl. Let me know how you like it. You're going to love it. Yes, it's $5 for shipping. Yes.
She's asking for the shade again. 105.
Yes, darling. 105. I'm gonna hold it down so it doesn't skip. So Fran says, I really want this to work, so I'm going to keep trying. I do use a toner and very hydrating moisturizer, and I use a primer, but maybe not the right primer. La Falau. I don't know what your initial concern was. You say you wanted to try. Is it that your skin? Okay, I remember you from earlier. You did mention something. Not sure if it was that your skin was caking up or something like that. Make sure again you're giving each product time for them to do their job. So try to give the products a few before you go in with the next. Let's say you want like a medium to full coverage. When you're applying it, and I recommend using a brush like I showed you guys, do a little product at a time. If you want to do a second layer, wait till that fully dries and then go back in. So you're not just sliding and wasting makeup, if that makes sense.
Fran just said the best makeup she ever tried.
Been using high-end makeup since 80s. Love foundation and concealer, waiting for my brow combo. There you go, Fran.
I agree with you, Fran.
No, honestly speaking, my mom is obsessed with this. You could tell them more because I feel like I keep... Okay, we found you, girl. We found you. I think it's pronounced Inderjit. I hope so. How is it on for South Asian skin? I'm 53 years old. Mom, if you want to take this over, you had mentioned you're also 53. So.
Oh, yes. What's her name again?
She's so cute. This is so new to her. She doesn't even have Instagram or anything. So she's like, okay. Inderjit, I guess. So she wants to know how is it for Asian skin, and she's 53. So any feedback you could give coming from a 53-year-old perspective on how it is for you.
So foundation. Like I told Gia, when I tried it for the first time, it actually came the perfect match for me. I love it because it's not heavy, it's lightweight. I use it every day. So it's the exact coverage that I need, and I'm not a makeup person. So pretty much these are my three tools: the concealer, the foundation, and the primer. That's all I use. I'm not into the other type of makeup.
I did her eye makeup. She was like, girl, it's too much. I'm like, girl.
Primer, foundation, and the concealer. That's it. And I suggest you get it too. So. And
then she'll do like she doesn't even do much on the lips, lip gloss. She's very naturally beautiful, very simple. We're again the opposites, but there you go. And again, like I mentioned, vitamin E and hyaluronic acid. So depending on what age you are, whether you're, a youngin, have no concerns, it's great because it's going to look good no matter what. And then as you get more mature, the hyaluronic acid, it's so beautiful in this formula because, again, it pretty much retains the moisture in your skin. It plumps the skin and it smooths it out. And it's also hydrating. So you would really like it, actually. I love the fact it makes me look so natural. My music. Yes, very natural. Give it a try. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What's the best way to put on my foundation? I use the brush now, but doesn't always look even when I use the damn sponge. I'm not sure if it's evenly spread on my face. Damn sponge, it really depends. Sometimes I'll use it when I'm lazy. For me, I feel like a damn sponge sometimes, it shears out the product a little bit. I love a damn sponge, don't get me wrong. But when you don't want to waste product, you want to stick to the coverage you're getting from this, I would just use a stippling, buffing motion with the brush. You can always go over with the sponge, or if you're someone that wants a very sheer finish, a sponge might be good for you. What powder do I need if my concealer is 195, says Asia. If you're 195, you can probably do 14. I would have to see a picture. But feel free to hit up El Maquillage, their customer service, or their DM. They could probably help you with a picture just so they have a visual. But they also have a quiz for that, I'm sure, if you guys haven't tried it.
I like this question.
So read it, Mom.
What advice can you give for makeup not transferring onto your mask?
Oh, onto your mask. I was like, onto your mask. Okay, sorry. Who said that? Cameron, Ashley. What advice can you give for makeup not transferring onto your mask? Okay. So we want to keep this real. We want to be genuine, and we want to be, that's it. Those that I just said, and you want your makeup to last. Mm-hmm. So realistically speaking, depending where you are in the world right now, obviously it's hotter, I would guess. Not everywhere, but yeah. So the weather has a lot to do with it because for me right now, it's been 98 every day. It's been humid. So remember, makeup is not magic. especially with a mask, depending if, you might be in the medical field or whatever the case may be, we have to all wear a mask. That's just the way of life right now. But it's so important to incorporate a primer, a mattifying primer. Using something like this, it will help control the oil, which is great. Another thing I would do, I would use minimal product. So if you're going to use your foundation, because at the end of the day, we still want to look, polished. We want to look beautiful. We want to feel good. And I feel like, for me at least, that's what makeup does. It makes me feel beautiful even when I feel like crap. Like, it just gives me that extra oomph in my day. So primer is definitely going to help. Go minimal with the actual foundation you're doing. And I would really kind of focus where it's not, if you're wearing a mask, could do that also. Not sure if you're going to take it off or whatever the case may be. But go minimal with the product and then set it with a light layer of powder. That's what I could say. And then obviously lock it in with the setting spray. I know it sounds like a lot of steps, but again, realistically speaking, we're going to sweat. You have a mask on, you're just bound to sweat, and it's annoying. So to minimize those concerns, definitely do a primer that's going to control that oil, so it lasts a little bit longer.
Priscilla asks, is it easy to take off the makeup?
Yeah, absolutely. Easy. Obviously, you want to do, I don't know, I do a double cleanse every day. Again, I'm a little extra, but makeup wipes help to remove it. Of course, you still want to go in there with a cleanser so you're not, clogging up your skin. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Cameron. I hope that helps. I'm just being real. We need it. It sounds like a lot, and I know some people don't have time for that, but there's no getting around it. You have to kind of take the steps to get the results that you want. So just a little primer takes a second, and then lock it in with powder and go minimal. Mm-hmm. What's your social media? Retro makeup artist _ Gia. Mom don't have none of the social media. We're gonna make her Instagram. How often do you clean your foundation brush? Says Lori. Oh, my niece's name, Lori. So I clean them weekly. In between washes, I do a brush cleanser and alcohol. I always have my alcohol here. This is like, I do my own nails also. So I have it here and I just kind of pump it on either the paper towel, whatever the case may be. And I wipe it with that. And then I also do a cleanser to moisturize and condition the brushes to prevent that from shedding and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's super important to clean your brushes. What setting powder is best? Remy Baker. It really depends. That question was right now. Really depends. I always like to say, if you're more on the mature side, I recommend a pressed powder. The reason why, sometimes when you use a loose powder, it's larger particles, and sometimes they tend to get trapped in the crevices of the face, or they do tend to enhance a bit of texture or concerns. So I would opt for a pressed powder, and the only time I would use it is to set the makeup. I would use a fluffy brush like so. Just a little bit, just to kind of lock everything in there. Again, with like patting motions, just like that. And then use it probably to touch up throughout the day if it's not a foundation powder. And yeah, that's what I would recommend. If you're more mature, a pressed powder. If not, if you're oily, you want to mattify the skin, do like a translucent loose powder. That's good to kind of smooth out the skin. Hope that helps.
Okay, Linda hasn't found the perfect foundation. I guess she hasn't tried it yet.
Okay, so Linda, okay, right there. I have to hold the roly thing down so it doesn't move, and it moved. Okay, so Linda says, I'm an influencer and I haven't found the foundation that I love. Okay, Linda Stevens, so you already took the test. I would just check out, try it out. Let me know how you like it. Holla at your girl, DM me. Honestly speaking, you're going to love it. It's hands down. The formula is amazing. There's nothing to not like about it. There's those rare occasions when people are like, oh, I haven't heard it, but we're human. We're all different. So there might be a time when, something's not for everyone, but I highly recommend it because I believe you will like it. And the test is accurate. And it's risk-free. What kind of primer do I need for aging skin and large pores? Once again, okay, so Linda Greenfield. If you want something smoothing for aging skin, for pores, I would recommend to bundle up with this primer. This is the No Filter Poreless Base Smoothing Primer, and it lives up to its name. Like I mentioned before, it's great for smoothing texture, fine lines, pores, everything like that. All of the above. Smoothing. It's beautiful. Try that out. And you can bundle it up. 14 days. Risk-free. Is there a live rep to help with color matching? I suck at color matching. Shay Wilson, girl, that's what the test is for. I'm so annoying. That's what the test is for. It's so accurate that so pretty much it removes the hassle of going into the stores, getting color matched like back in the day. Like we're living in a whole new era. Il Maquillage has changed the game, renovated just how beauty works online, straight from the comfort of your couch. You don't have to leave the house, and it's gonna be accurate. So we got you, girl. Try it out. Was that wink good or was it like? I think I did like a funny winker now. Okay, what else? I'm gonna answer a few more. Brows. What about brows? Erica, brows, that's a whole nother video, girl. But for brows, I love doing, I actually think I have it here because I use it all the time. Oh yeah, right here. This is what I use for brows. It's also by them. Listen, everything I use tons of other brands, but when I love something, off topic, but this is amazing. It's a brow gel. Love it. That's what I use. That's it. And then I'll do a little concealer sometimes, but I like the fluffy effect. Holy crap. It just went, okay. Is it lighter than Bare Minerals foundation? I've only tried the Bare Minerals, the loose foundation. I don't even know if they have other options. Oh, no, wait. I did try a CC cream or something like that. It was cute, but I'm not sure if it was a CC or BB. I don't remember the name. It was like a gel thing. It was cute, but in comparison, I think this is even more lightweight, but it has more coverage. I remember it came in like a beige, goldish kind of tube. I tried that and I've tried the powder. The powder, I'm not too much of a fan. I just don't like powder. Yeah, read Jess's. Can you read Jess's? They're gonna think that I'm like holding you hostage. Like, no, you read it, girl. She's just shy, guys. Don't mind her. So, okay. I've been using Monk for about a year, and it's still my favorite after all the foundations I've tried in the past. Quiz was spot on with my shade for Jess. Yes, same here. I have mature skin. Can you repeat the primer name? Yes, my dear, and that is for Annette. So this is the No Filter Poreless Base Smoothing Primer. And again, you are able to bundle up when you're checking out, when you're doing the, if you're going to give the try before you buy a try, you can bundle up with either the primer or the concealer. I'm darker and get more red in the summer. Where is that? Where are you reading that, girl? I can't keep up. Okay. Since mom doesn't want to read, since I'm the reader today, I'm darker and get more red in the summer than in the winter. Should I do a test twice or will one foundation help for both seasons? Giovanna. So Giovanna, realistically speaking, again, it might be from a makeup artist point of view. I always have, I showed you guys, I always keep 2 foundations no matter what. I would say come winter, take your shade in the winter. Don't worry about that now. For now, get your shade. But overall, you'll always have your option. So in the event, we don't want to do that. We want to stick to one. But in the event that you need to mix, whether it's too light or too dark, you can just do a pump of each. That's what I like to do. But you do want to get your perfect match. That's the whole purpose of the quiz. But yeah, you really have nothing to lose if you do 2 foundations at once and just kind of go back and forth. You'll have your winter, you'll have your summer fall shade and then your winter spring shade. That's how that works. Okay, Raquel. So again, about oily skin and large pores. Will this work for me? Yes, it will. But again, to get the most benefits, I would use, it's not mandatory, but a smoothing primer does help. But you're going to like it because it's lightweight and it's buildable. I like to start with my base first, even if I'm planning to do dramatic eye look. Any advice to prevent the fallout from the eyeshadow going into the foundation concealer? So you like to do your base first, even if you're planning to do dramatic eye. So I don't know if you pronounce it Vijan Reyes. So I recommend if you're someone that likes to do your base first, like you in this case, whether it's a smoky or bold shadow, you like to do it after. The only thing I would recommend is, it really depends. Like if you're like me and you're not really setting your concealer, then that might be something more difficult. But if you set your makeup, all you have to do is take something like this. Take like a smaller brush. Take some powder. This one's dirty. This is my blush brush from earlier. Take a bit of powder, like a loose powder or a pressed powder. And once you do your whole face, apply a little under the eyes. Not necessarily baking, but just let it sit. So once you're finished with your eyes, you can just take the brush and wipe it and it'll come right off. That's it. That's how you do that. So you don't have to bake, just a little bit of powder. Where are we? You guys have so many questions. I love it.
I know. I'm like trying to catch up.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. I know there's so many. There's so many questions though. So let me get back on track.
Oh, does it have a fragrance?
It has a slight fragrance. Good question. It's very light. It's very light. To be honest, I'm also someone that hates fragrance in my products, especially my skincare. If it has fragrance in my skincare, I'm not a fan. Like automatically, I'm not a fan. But I will tell you, when I first started trying it out, I realized it had a fragrance, but it is so subtle. You literally don't smell it. And if anything, it's like pleasing. It's nothing like, nothing to be like alarming, I would say. But it's very, very subtle. Let's try. We recommend to prevent makeup transferring to clothing. I would set your makeup, Miss Lady 1203. Definitely set your makeup. If you're drier, do a setting spray. But overall, give it a light dust of powder. Jessica, I have very oily skin and I can't find a good makeup. Can you help me? Yes, I'm helping you, girl. Just go through. You already took the quiz. All you got to do is check out, and it's risk-free, 14 days. You're going to try before you buy. And I would suggest bundling it up with the primer if you're oily. The concealer you can always add on, but for me, concealer is whatever. You can always add it, but primer is most important. Wow, there's so many. I have combo skin. I use the e.l.f. primer, and it works so good and smooth. It's in like a silverish pump bottle at Walmart. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Might be great. Great. Thank you. I have mature skin with extremely dark circles under my eyes. What are your recommendations? For Marissa Goodson, I would recommend to color correct before your foundation. You can, again, for these concealers, the Fuck I'm Flawless, they do have corrective shades also. In the case that you have hyperpigmentation, this one I'm running out, so I don't know what I'm swatching here. I need more. But yeah, depending on your complexion and what it is you're trying to cancel out. In my case, I use something like a peachy salmon undertone to help contrast with the blues, the greens, the purples, things like that. Yeah, so do that. For the under eye, again, I don't know how dark it is, but a good little tip is you can go on Google, download a picture of a color wheel, whatever color you're trying to correct, go contrast of that shade. So usually it's like orange, peachy, pinks, things like that, and that will instantly color correct, and then your foundation will look more flawless. Mom has been so quiet this whole time. We should have had some music and rosé for her. I always need two foundations so I can mix as you do. If the site matches my foundation shade perfectly, how does it work to get my second color? Karina, so because we use two shades because the seasons. So that's why I recommend taking your winter shade come winter, because oh my god, my hair is like sitting on it. My hair's gotten long. Sorry.
That's the question.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, Karina. So like I said, come winter, then I would take the quiz again. But for now, if you're sun-kissed, if you're getting a bit of more sun, then this will be your summer fall shade. But if you feel like you tend to lose a bit of that color, then I would retake the quiz again in the winter. But there's no point in taking it now because you don't know the undertone it's going to be. You don't know, you might get a little more pale than usual, vice versa. So I would just hold off and stick to your summer color now if you mix either way. I have dark spots on my cheeks. Does it work? This is for Jessica Gibson. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, so if you have dark spots on your cheeks, once again, color correct because that's going to ultimately help with the overall of the foundation, the outcome. So yeah, color correct a little bit first and then set your makeup with a light dust of powder so you're locking all those layers in. Why are you staring at me?
I'm sorry.
Girl, like she's like, wait, does it work? My mom is the worst on camera, by the way. Love her, but she's just not used to it. Neither am I. Not a fan. I'm just a natural, but I don't really, now I'm just talking crap. When I color correct, do I allow it to dry before I put on foundation? Yes, Crystal Lopez. So you want to wait a few seconds, like I showed you guys. If you were here when I did the concealer, I'll do a little bit more, just for the hell of it. When you do the concealer or the corrector, you want to let it sit for a few seconds. Blend it out, and then you want to wait before you go in. Foundation, then you want to wait until you do concealer. And I'll show you the difference, how this is going to be brighter. I'm using my same little sponge that looks dusty right now. Thank you. Another question. Is foundation an absolute must? For Jacqueline. That's her name. Jacqueline. So foundation, I mean, if you're here, it's probably because you're interested in the foundation. It's not a must if you don't need it, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna help even out the overall skin. How do I match my concealer with the foundation? There's a quiz for that also. Gia, you've been so helpful. Thank you, and mommy. Thank you, Erica. When I color correct, do I allow to draw? Okay, that's the same question. I've already answered that one. I know there's a few that I missed. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. And another thing, even I didn't set it, and even though like I did, I applied this a while ago. When I go in with a new layer, it's not going to get cakey. It's not going to get heavy. It's love. And that's why I don't like setting my concealer, because it just looks more natural. Now it just looks brighter. I'm here for it. What the hell? Okay. All right. Oh my God, the questions. There's so many questions that are still coming in. I'm trying to like answer, guys.
Let's get back to it.
Yeah, let's. But you're not even helping me read. You're such a great help.
Hey,
I'm such a little bee.
It's
little
heavy.
bee.
Linda's acting is the makeup heavy.
So tell Linda, how does it feel on you?
It feels smooth, lightweight, and flawless. Those are my.
So it feels lightweight and it looks flawless.
Mm-hmm.
I am so bad, by the way, on a daily.
No, it is.
I am so hard on her because I'm like, Ma, after all these years, you should be like a pro. But she's so like she was anti-makeup. Now she's getting more into it. So before she was like, makeup? I'm not wearing makeup.
I need it now.
I'm like, yeah, you gotta learn, because when I'm not there. Okay, I don't even know if there's, okay.
It looks really nice.
I really want to try it. Yvonne Lopez. Yes, Yvonne, you're going to love it. It's risk-free. You have nothing to lose. $5 shipping.
Monica says this is helpful. Thank you, Monica.
Thank you. Remy, Gia, your eyeshadow was flawless. How? Thank you, girl. It took about 3 minutes. Let me stop. I'm not worse. It really did, though.
Angela's asking, how well will it hold up in a dark complexion? My skin is oily.
Okay, where is that question? Sorry. So I have to read it for myself. Okay, Angela, how well can it hold up on dark complexion? My skin is oily, thank you. So complexion, Angela, doesn't have to do with the longevity of the product. It's more so, again, it comes prepping and setting the face. If you're oily, incorporate mattifying products to control the oil throughout the day. And then overall, Mom is supervising. Laugh out loud. I'm done. That was hilarious. She's like this on a regular. I freaking love her. Again, you have to have a balance. And Libras are already the balance. So she just like tames me. She's like, girl, you're doing too much. Relax. Like, she won't hold her tongue either. She's just being low-key professional for you guys. But on a daily, she's like, Gia, relax. I'm like, okay.
You're extra.
Just a little. Nothing crazy. Anyways, did I answer the question? Yeah, so prepping with mattifying products and then overall setting your face with a powder if you're oily. That's going to help the most. And they have 50 shades. All shades, they're corresponding to your undertone. And because you already took the quiz, it's accurate. I'm here to remind you guys it's 94% accuracy. And over 10 million people have taken the quiz, so it works. Thanks. You're welcome, Remy, okay? Oh, this is a good one. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. How well will it hold up in heat and humidity? Madelia Williams. Sorry if I put an accent to your name. Good question. I actually have gotten this question before. They're either like, I'm in Vegas, I'm in Arizona, whatever the case may be. It's super hot. What do I do? Again, naturally, summertime especially, and especially when you're living, in those areas where it's a lot hotter, you do want to sweat at the end of the day because you want to release toxins and things like that. You don't want to clog your pores. So that's good. It's natural. But to help longevity-wise, I would do a primer. Again, this is a great option. I just kind of like threw this in there to help you guys out because you're able to bundle. But yeah, that's a good option. And then setting your makeup. Another thing you could probably do, it will hold up a few hours, but heat is heat. So maybe keeping like blotting paper and then just don't add makeup if your makeup gets if you get really oily. you never want to add more makeup. What I like to do is either blot with a blotting sheet or just a tissue and just kind of press. Don't swipe. That's what I would say. Read it, because I don't know where you are. We have different eyes, girl.
Yeah. Raquel wants to know what is better to apply the foundation? Is it a brush or the sponge?
I like a brush. What do you like?
I like the brush too.
There you go.
Because it does.
Brush gets an A+.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many questions. Okay, thank you for getting back. You're welcome, Tiffany. Oh, that was from Makia. Sorry.
Annette has another good question. If she gets the primer, concealer, and the foundation, is it just one?
Yeah, so
shipping?
It's just shipping. Yep.
For one?
I believe it's just shipping. But if I'm wrong, El Maquillage, please correct me. I believe it's just shipping. And then you'll get charged 14 days after the date it was delivered.
Can I go get yours?
Another one. She's so funny. Can this foundation hold up against Chicago winters and winds? Yeah, it definitely can. In that case, you want to do, you want to make sure you're hydrating your skin so it's not dehydrated or, anything like that. Yeah, prep your skin, do lots of hydration. Maybe even set your face with a hydrating mist. Keep it in your bag if you're drier, if you're worried about like winds and things like that. This is great. It's more hydrating. Bella says, has nothing to do with makeup, but I love your nails. Thanks, girl. Yes. I do them myself. I do everything myself. So thank you. I just started too. So I'm like, oh, thank you. They look crazy, but thank you. I'll take that. I'm so annoying. I don't know how she puts up with me. She just doesn't even talk. Sorry. Okay. Okay, let me read another one because it's going all over the place and then I'm going to get confused if you say one and I say one. So I'm like, hold up.
Your turn.
It's been my turn.
Yep, your turn.
Okay, hold on. Crystal, do I set the color corrector with powder before applying foundation? Love the color of your nails. Thank you, my love. So you can. I don't like to because sometimes setting it with powder, it'll just tend to crease a bit. Or depending on your skin type, if you're drier, it will get cakey. So I'll just let it sit a little bit, especially if you're using formula like this one. Let it sit a little bit, blend it out. Don't touch it. And then set it. Instead of like doing that, then foundation, I mean. And then if you're going to do concealer, then set it like that. Danielle, both of you are absolutely beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Danielle.
Is this foundation for super dry skin as well for winters? Yes. Again, the formula, it's satin. It's a velvet. It's a velvet texture. So it's not too dry. It's not too oily. It's like the perfect finish. And again, if you prep tons of hydration, it'll be more dewy, vice versa. Okay. Okay. Vijan, sorry I'm asking another question. I'm going to a wedding reception, but we're required to wear a mask. I want to look cute. Say that again, girl. Me too. And do full glam makeup. Any tips on making sure I look fly even with a mask? So same to what the other person had asked. I forgot who asked the question, but it's hot. Don't know where you're at. Wearing a mask is very difficult. It's very annoying also, but we have to do it. So I would just make sure you're prepping your skin with a good old primer that's going to control that oil and use minimal product, especially if you want to really look snatched here, you can do so. But doing so here, I would just go less. Obviously do it if you take it off because you probably will, but just do light layer and then set it with the light dust of powder. Use a brush like this one, super fluffy, just kind of like make sure you set it and forget it. You should be fine. If you sweat a little bit, just pat dry. Get a tissue. When you have the chance, just kind of press instead of like applying more because it'll be a hot mess. All right. Did we answer everything? I know we have so many more, but I'm like, it's here, there. Answered that one. You guys are so fun. Mom, are you having fun?
Yes, I am.
Although you're like more quiet, but she's like this naturally. So she is having fun, guys. She's just a little more mellow than I am. Oh, I did say it right. Madelia. Was that the same way I said it? Thank you. Okay. Okay, so I did so I did respond to that one, thankfully. Okay, I think that's it. I know there's like so much more, but hopefully Au Maquillage helped me. I see Au Maquillage responded. Thank you. But yeah, make sure you guys are staying tuned and make sure you're checking the email. The email that you guys signed up with, there will be a link, and that's where you want to do the trial from, I believe it is. So make sure you're doing that. And I think that's it. What is the number of the foundation brush you use? So this is the
100.
my favorite one. There you go. She knows it by heart. This is the 100 brush. It's really good. It's really, really good. All right. I can go all the way back up. There you go. Okay, so the maquillage helped me out with that one. Okay. Wait. Just took my quiz, got my color, ordered my foundation. Whoop, whoop. Can't wait to try. Yes, Bessie. I love that name. Thank you so much for all the information. You're welcome. Thank you guys for staying tuned and staying with us for so long. I think for Rijan going to the wedding, she can also accentuate her eyes. Exactly, Angela. Well said. Really play up the eyes, forehead. Don't really go too crazy around the mouth. It's unnecessary. You ladies are gorgeous. Your makeup is flawless. I just came on. Can you repeat the name of the primer, please? I think I answered Nadine. Thank you, Nadine. You're too sweet. It's the no filter primer. And take my advice. I would bundle up. If you're going to do the try before you buy, bundle up with the primer, just because I feel like you get the ultimate benefits when you use both together. Just saying. That's just a tip. Let me know what you think if you try it, but it is helpful. Thanks for taking the time to answer our questions. You're welcome, Serena. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fatima. Yala, literally stunning. Thank you, Fatima. Okay, this has actually answered a lot of questions for me. Thanks. Thank you, lady. Is it Brooklyn? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lady Brooklyn. Yes, check your inbox after this workshop. I'm sorry if I didn't mention it sooner, but my rambling ass. And thank you to me and Mom. All right, guys, I think that's it. Yeah, check your inbox. You will get it. I will make sure you get it. They know that it's a must. They will get it to you, Dalia. Don't worry. All right, guys, you guys are too sweet. I could stay here all day and just be flattered. But what if you already have a different primer for Nelly Belly? I think that's how you say the name. Cute name. If you already have a different primer, girl, do your thing. Also, keep in mind, not all products play well together. So you want to just be cautious. Make sure that it's a formula that plays well. But use what you got. If you like the outcome, then go for it. But if you're ever looking for a recommendation, this is a great one. So try that out. All right. Yeah, for pores, once again, I forgot who answered that because it went up. But yeah, the primer for sure. Eunice. If you still have visible pores, primer or concealer, primer for sure. Concealer is just for blemishes, highlight, brighten, conceal, all those things. Mama's just reading the comments. She's so cute. But yeah, do primer. All right. Enjoyed your session as always. Thank you. What were you going to say?
I was going to say just answer Melissa about the sunscreen. That was the last question.
Thank you. I feel like she's my supervisor right now. She's like, oh, make sure you answer Melissa. So Melissa said, thank you guys. You answered almost all of the questions I had on the product besides the sunscreen one. You guys were great. Sorry, I didn't see that one. It does not have sunscreen if that was your question. And I always state this because it is a great question. Nowadays, sunscreen comes in all different flavors, sprays, things like that. Personally, me, I'll make this super quick. I hate SPF in a foundation. The reason why, me that I love to take photos, videos, selfies, all that good stuff. Having a foundation with SPF sometimes gives you a flashback. So just do a moisturizer before. If you really want to protect your skin, if you're doing 50 or even higher, just do it before or mix it in with your foundation if it's necessary. But honestly, there's so many different formulas with SPF, but I prefer to not have. Thank you. Be safe. Thank you, Miss Lady. Okay, very informative. Thank you. I think we're done. Are we done? Oily Skin Best Primer. Same thing, Jessica Jones. Try this primer, the no filter. You can bundle. So make sure when you do your try before you buy link, just do it with this bundle because it's the best primer for all of the above. Girl, I bought the product and I love it. I even bought more products because of you. Norma Garcia. Aww.
That's cute.
Thank you. I'm glad you love it. Kiki, something about shade 230. The comments are going up and down, so I keep losing your name. But yeah, if you took the quiz and you got it, yeah, can't wait to try it. It says 230, looks a little dark on the bottle. Hope it matches. If you took the quiz, it's super accurate. You should be fine. Let me know how it fits. You can always exchange worst case, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, she asked that. I think that's it, right? They keep coming in, right? I think we're done. Are we done? All right. Are there powders also? They do have powders on their website, loose powders, pressed powders. Not sure, but stay tuned for that. If they're usually, not usually, but sometimes they're in such high demand that they become out of stock. So make sure you're staying tuned, either with their Instagram, their social media, your email, to make sure you get notified anytime they stock up on that. Okay, so excited, Nakia. Enjoy. Anushka, I hope I pronounced that correctly. How do we determine what shade my color corrector should be? Is the same as my concealer shade? No, for color corrector, you want to make sure it's corresponding to the undertone you're trying to correct. There is a quiz for that. Just make sure you're answering the questions accurately. As far as like what it is you want to do with the concealer, whether it's correct, bright, and highlight. You're so funny. You're just like, okay. Miss Marie, look at my review of the foundation on my channel. I will. Leave the link. We'll check it out. How does makeup work with heat, dry, heat, especially? What products do you recommend? Top fave. I keep saying primer, powder for longevity, blotting. Don't minimal product per layer. Nakia says, new at makeup wearing. Do I need a setting powder? Yes, highly recommend the setting powder. Just to kind of lock everything in place. Worst case, if you're dry, do a hydrating setting mist. It's going to set the makeup. It'll also control the oil a little bit, although it's hydrating, but it gives the most beautiful, luminous finish. It's beautiful. It's stunning. Glad to catch ya. Glad to catch you too, Native Mystic. All right, guys. For those of you guys that are just tuning in, we're almost on our way out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Check your inbox for an email from me with a mystery gift. And it's also risk-free, so make sure that you guys stay tuned to that. I like how you did your makeup. You look beautiful. Thank you so much, Barbara. For eyebrows, how do you make them natural? Sorry, Marissa. For eyebrows, how do you make them natural? I like to do a brush gel, like I said. I like to do this. She keeps looking here. She's not even reading the comments. I'm like, girl,
I'm reading.
Oh. So this is what I like to use for brows. If you're someone that likes like a fluffy, natural brow, I'll do a little bit here. Let me use this screen for this. So today I did use a pen. I also use their pen. And I do this before for the brows. I brush them out first. And this is all faux, by the way. Faux under here. I have not plucked my brows or gone to see my threading lady. So little concealer will clean that up. Do a pencil. Lock it in place. You're good to go. It's my favorite. I highly recommend it also. All right. Anyone here as a black girl with the shade 170? I just want to see a difference. Nelly Belly. Feel free, guys, to answer her if anyone is that shade. Also, Nelly Belly. I think that's how you say the name. It's so cute. On their website, they have swatches when you're on the foundation page. If not, on their Instagram, they do have so many beautiful influencers, makeup artists, normal, your everyday beautiful person. And they always tag the makeup. If not, you can always just ask them really quickly what shade they're wearing. But yeah. Nakia said, I have 170. So Nakia, maybe you could answer, where's she at? Nelly Belly. You will get an email, Melissa. If you didn't get the email yet, you will. Stay tuned. And it's a little email from me with a little mystery gift. You're so pretty. Thank you. We're so pretty. Best look for mature skin. I am over 50. Best look as far as what? Overall makeup? Yeah, for the shade, guys, just look on the website for a visual. Antoinette, House 230 shade, more darker. I think my color is fine. 160 and pale. Who recommended I for consistent 170? 160, I wouldn't consider that pale for Invincible Beauty. I'm actually really great at color matching. It's one of my like beautiful skills that I have. 160 is on the tan side, so I wouldn't say it's pale. If you're African, or you could be Latina, you could be Asian, you could be whatever it is. It doesn't really have to do. You might be in the sun. You might like to go sunless tanning. It doesn't really have to do with any of that. We're all different colors, and we won't get into that, but also different undertones. So it's accurate. You could definitely be 170 if you're African, hands down. It's actually a great shade. Because of the undertone, it's so beautiful. Okay, guys. Why did you put concealer? I was about to say, did I blend it out yet? to give a little bit of brightness here, center of the face. So forehead, bridge of the nose, cupid's bow, and under the eyes. I like to, anywhere the light would naturally hit you. All right, Mom, you want to read another one? And then we go.
Sure. Let's see. I'm light, and you chose 160 for me. I never said it had anything with race.
No, I didn't mean that, my dear. What I'm saying is, no. I don't think it was Nakia. It wasn't Nakia's comment. Okay, great. So she answered that. She said, looks dark, but I'm actually a fair golden skinned black girl. It looks good. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So it shouldn't have to do anything with race. I was reading someone else's comment. Okay, yeah, so that's under, my love. Yeah. Okay, I was like confused for a second. So I was answering the one underneath you. That was a prior comment. Yeah, let's not get confusion here, guys. All right, guys. Thank you, Gia and Mom. Thank you, guys. Eyeshadow tutorial next time. Request it. We might make it happen. I might make it happen. I think that's it, guys. Thank you guys for staying tuned. And once again, remember to check your email, your inbox for an email for me with a mystery gift. And I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, I'm like, girl, nothing to do with that. Pecan Tan, what's a good foundation for me? Guys, if you took the quiz is very accurate, so it will find your perfect match. So just go along with the quiz. It does the work for you. All you have to do is answer the questions like you've done, and then it's risk-free. Thank you. All right, guys. I had so much fun. We had so much fun. You had fun, right?
Yes, I did.
But we have to go because it's getting late. So I'll see you guys next time. And remember to check your inbox. If you haven't gotten it already, you will receive it with a mystery gift. And it's also risk-free. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. What's the mystery gift? I can't tell you because it's a mystery gift. But make sure you check your inbox and you'll find out. You're welcome. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. And see you soon.